Welcome to new.
Being the president over there, I'll give him good luck, and we shall support him whenever he's here, so that we have a new person there, even from the diaspora to go, run for the high offices. We don't need to run for low offices too. We need to run for high offices too. Yeah.
I want to take this opportunity also to encourage all of you, those Kenyans out there. If you have plans and ambitions to run for office, men, stand up. This is the right time. Get up and tell Kenyans, I'm here. Let Kenyans do the fair thing. You stand and let them decide. There's no problem of you standing to run for office. It's your right. Declare your candidacy. If you want to run for governor, if you want to run for senator, whatever it is, tell Kenyans, I'm here. I want your votes. Let the people decide. Kenya is not for few people. It's for everybody. As I have said again and again, leaders come and go, but our country remains forever. So let us forget about tribalism. Let's forget about these individual personalities that we have right now. Let's think beyond them. Let's think about the future. And if you have ambitions, please stand up and declare your candidacy. I'm so glad Mr. Kiniti came to my show and said that. You don't have to come to my show to say, but I want to encourage you to stand up for office. Run for election. Run for the city hall, for mayor, for something. Bring the ideas you have. Let us change our community together. Let us change our country for better. Mr. Uchumi, I have a passion for my country, just like you do. And I know there's so many challenges we get, but for you, a young man, to stand and unite Kenyans together in the diaspora and aspire to run for a bigger office, that's very encouraging. What would you like to say? I have spoken with the chairman of Kenya Global Unity, Mr. Alex Mumanyi. I even interviewed him on the show. And Professor Abongo is planning to come to our show, and I encourage him. What can you say to this interim officials who started this organization, brought it together until now before we go to the election?
That's a very important question you have asked, and I always tell people that we shouldn't even go for a vote for that. But what I want to encourage people that all people are not perfect. I want to give a big hand to the interim people, starting from the president going down, for the nice job they have done. We started with people like 23 people members to form this organization. The number's been dropping down, going to 13 until sometimes we end up being members like 10 executive members heading the KGU. But people have tried, the interim people have always tried to stand by their own. For one, they have been able to register the organization in the state of New Jersey. Right now, we are working about getting tax exemption so that we can do the fundraising and sponsors. And then we have been able right now to send our voice back to Kenya for Kenyan people who are in the diaspora, so that we can have the voting rights. So we are talking to people like Dr. Shem from Kenya, who was working so hard so that when the bills are going in, one of the bills should be Kenyans in the diaspora to vote, which will be a very good voice. Even when Mr. Isaac Nit is going there, you will have a voice and a vote from people from the diaspora.
That's a great thing.
If countries like Sudan, they can do it, why not us? We can do it. Kenya has done much things, and this cannot be an interest to us. So that's why we say interim people have tried to do what they can, and that's why we say, let us put now people who are officially there
to push this agenda
forward. Because they have a lot of agendas, but we want now legitimacy in the organization. Interim officials have done their job. We need official new jobs to be there. I'm running as the General Secretary, as I said. I'm asking votes outside here. And for information 2017, I'm also going back to Africa to run for, I'm going to have one of the members of parliament from my constitution.
I will be here. I will not say a lot, but I wish you all the best in everything you do. I want to say to those Kenya interim officials of KGU, every one of you, you have done a commendable job. I know the road is not always smooth. There is a Swahili saying which says, "Barabara mrefu haikosi kona." We have been going through corners, we have been going through mountains, but as Mandela said before, Some of us will pass through so many mountains and valleys before we get to the promised land. And the leadership is not given. You have to fight for it. You have done a good job so far. Keep doing it. Keep uniting our people. Keep speaking up for Kenyans, for justice, liberty, and freedom. Until everybody is free, lives safe, and has a job to do. This is our mission. This is what we need to do. And in our show, Today and Now, we encourage everybody to do what is right for their community where they live. Either in Manchester, in New Jersey, in Kampala, or in Nairobi, wherever you are, in Boston, even in New Jersey down there, everywhere where you live, do something to make sure that society is better. Mr. Uchumi, we have 5 minutes left. What would you like to say to the Kenyan people who have come here to go to school?
Let me have one thing to comment that people who have come to America or anywhere to take your education, don't do so. Education is the key to succeed in life. We want people to go to school. Don't lose hope. Sometimes it's hard in terms of school fees, some it's hard because you need to pay bills and go to work. Sometimes people are married and need to keep up your kids. Take the little chance that you have, the little opportunity. The first people who have been there have done it, and you can also do it also. And also I want to encourage people that let us join different organizations, different groups. It doesn't matter whether it's KGU. We have groups like in New Jersey, we have CASA, which is the Kenya Association of Kenyans in America.
Yeah.
Join them also, work together, because through that thing, when you have a problem, either in the education part or social life, you're going to be able to help them out. So let us join and work together. The only thing I want to encourage people is that test the waters first before you say I cannot do it. Take a risk before you can not pull back that I cannot do it. Don't say they cannot accommodate me to take my degree in RSS. Don't say they cannot accommodate me. Don't say KGU can do nothing. Like they have tried this organization and this one. KGU can do this one. Yeah. What about KGU? Step inside, test the water, fight with them, and we shall win.
Amen. This is Today and Now. Today and Now comes to you every week from Manchester, New Hampshire. We discuss things, issues, events, all those things that make us human beings. If you live in Manchester, I encourage you to come to our show. If you have something to say, write to me on my website, todayandnow.net. Todayandnow.net. My name is Job Ombati. Mr. Vincent Ujumi is a registered nurse. He works in New Hampshire. He's running for office in KGU. Kenya Global Unity is going to hold election in May 21st. I wish you all the best. All of you who are running for these offices. Members of Kenya, I urge you to become members of this organization. Those who are back home and those who are here, we need to work together for the common good of our country. I will be speaking this every day. I will be inviting various people to come to this show until we make sure our country move forward. Mr. Vincent, you have 1 minute to say something to the Kenyan people who are watching.
The only thing that I want to say, thank you so much for all those people who are listening to me, in the United States, Kenyans, and all that they have listened to me. I'm asking for the vote, people who are in the KGU. I'm running for the General Secretary, so I'm asking for your vote. And then I can't leave the show before I give you my contact. I know that I have a website right now, but if you want to communicate to me, my cell phone number is 551-221-5662.
Say it again, sir.
551-221-5662. And my email address is vincentochumi@yahoo.com. Vincent as VINCENT and Ochumi as OCHUMI@yahoo.com. Just give me a call, comment about my show, comment about how you can improve KGU so that we can work together to improve the life standard of us and our people back at home. Thank you so much for giving me the good audience, and thank you so much, Mr. Job, for giving me this chance to speak to our Kenya.
As I said, I'm so excited about KGU. I'm so excited for Kenyans, and I look forward to see election being held in May 21st. I look forward to see Kenyans having a peaceful election next year. I look forward to seeing us working together hand in hand to build our country. And for those of you who live in Manchester, I want to speak to you about our community. This show is not my show. This is your show. If you have a business, if you have an event you want people to participate in, please call me. Write to manchestertv.org or write to me todayandnow.net or call me. And then I will invite you to come to our show. Then you will tell the people what you do. We are not making money here that you cannot be able to come in. This is a community television. It is good for the community. It is good for our people. And therefore we want to use this opportunity to build one another. We use this chance to pass the message to the community. So please be encouraged to contact us anytime you wish. For Kenyans, wherever you are, good luck in everything you do. Be united and think beyond your tribes. Think beyond personalities. Think about your country and do what is best so that our children and our grandchildren can live in a country they will be proud of. Mr. Ujumi?
Mr. Joe, before you finish, there's one thing very important that always, as human beings, that we always forgotten. And this thing has always put us back. We know this world didn't come from nowhere. It's a world that was put there, with somebody who was responsible. So I encourage all the people, despite we are doing all these things, let us put God first. Because with prayers that we do, ourselves we cannot do it. That's why we have wars, that we have tribalism in our elections and everything. Let us also put God first as we do our things, and we will hope for the best in this worldly journey. Thank you.
I will invite you again. I think it is very interesting, and I will wish you all the best in this election, and come up the election, tell us how things went. Okay?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Ujumi.
Thank you so much.
This has been Today and Now. My name is Job Ombati. I will see you again next week, God willing. Peace to every one of you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.